Welcome. Today's inspiration is connecting with your intuition. Your intuition is your sense of inner knowing. It's that little voice that speaks up from deep inside. Maybe it's coming from your gut that says what you really need to know. Now, it's easy for us to get disconnected from this inner voice. And it's also easy to discount it. But in fact, there's quite a bit of research to suggest that our intuition isn't just a figment of our imagination or a figure of speech. It's actually got a biological basis. And this is really interesting. We have complex neural networks, not just in our heads, our brains, but also in our hearts and in our guts. And those neural networks, particularly in our guts, but also in our hearts, have a huge role to play in our decision-making, cognition, and perception. So it gives really a new meaning to the phrase, I have a gut feeling. And that's what we're going to connect to in today's meditation. So before we begin, I want you to find a comfortable seat, get yourself settled. If you're comfortable, you can gently close your eyes and have your feet flat on the floor. Begin to just bring your attention to your inhale and your exhale. I invite you to slowly deepen your inhale, filling your lungs all the way up from your diaphragm, through your chest, your lungs. Hold it for at the top for a moment, and then release with an audible sigh. That sigh is actually activating the parasympathetic nervous system, which is our rest and digest way of being as we get ready to connect to our inner intuition. So we're going to spend a few moments here with the breath. So the first part of our mindfulness exercise is going to be simply noticing the breath. Say to yourself silently, I am inhaling, and notice you are inhaling. I am exhaling, and notice you are exhaling. Now I want you to take that one step further. And as you inhale, feel the breath all the way from start to finish. Let's just follow the breath as it enters through the nostrils and expands into the chest, the upper body, to the lower body. Feel it all the way to the end, to the top of the inhale. And then same thing back. Slowly notice and follow the breath as you exhale through the lungs, through the chest, through the belly, and then through the nostrils. Just a few more breaths like that. Now with your next inhale, we're going to begin to bring our awareness to sensations. So with your next inhale, just notice what sensations are present in your mind and in your body at this moment. Notice the quality of those sensations as you take these next few breaths with a gentle sense of curiosity. No judgment. It's easy emotion to jump to when we're feeling a particular sensation of discomfort. This is simply about awareness. Part of connecting with our intuition is building our fluency and connecting to our body and the sensations in our body. So as you continue to follow the breath and notice sensations, and bring your awareness to where you might feel any tightness, tension. Notice what might feel sticky. Notice if you feel any heaviness. Feel for the pace of the energy in your body right now, where you feel movement and where do you feel stillness. They say that emotions are energy in motion. So notice if there's any emotion present in the sensations that you're observing right now. Whatever they are, no judgment. We're just bringing our awareness to what's here and now. When we do this, we're actually connecting with another language, a language of the body. So you're familiar with this when, say, you touch a hot stove. Your body sends you a message through the sensation of burning on your fingers, and you know what that means. You move your hand. The sensations that you're noticing in your body right now are just like that, a message. It's a message from your body through your intuition. You can interpret what your body is telling you and connect with that inner knowing. So bring your awareness right now to a particular sensation that is most acute for you in this moment. There's a tightness or tension somewhere. And you're going to ask that sensation, that knot, that tightness, that discomfort. Ask it directly. What are you trying to tell me? What do you want? What do I need to know? Just listen for what comes up. It's not an exercise of forcing, grasping. It's an exercise in listening to your inner knowing. Now, if something came up for you, the question that I want you to ask yourself now is, how will I remember this? It can be helpful to come up with a brief saying or mantra that you can repeat to yourself when you notice this sensation arise after this meditation. As you connect with this new mantra, Bring your attention back to the inhale and exhale and notice the sensations that are present now. And similarly, if nothing clearly arose, notice the sensations and particularly notice if there is a sense of grasping or judgment. And gently bring a sense of acceptance and appreciation for the time that you've given. Sometimes it can take practice if we haven't been connected with our intuition for a while. And it's a muscle like any other muscle in our body that just takes time and practice to connect with. So with that gentle sense of acceptance, perhaps a new mantra, we're going to let that all go, bringing attention back just to the inhale and the exhale. Notice I am inhaling and I am exhaling. And now I invite you to bring your awareness gently to the heart space. And if you like, you can place your hands one on top of the other or in a prayer position in front of your heart. And take one last inhale and exhale here. Invite a sense of gratitude for the time that you've brought to connect with your inner intuition. Thank your intuition for whatever came up during this practice. And namaste.